All right, we're 1 month in. Let's see where we are. Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Rich Nobody, and I hope y'all are having a blessed day today. So, as I said, we are 1 month in. If you saw in the title, this is 1 month into the Rich Nobody Pokemon business. I'm excited for this. I'm excited to see where we are after 1 month of growing this from absolutely nothing, and I'm pretty positive that we're doing pretty good. Now, that's completely subjective. Some would say if you're not making, $1,000 a month after a month, that's not successful. But in terms of where we are right now, I would say we're pretty successful. All right, so let's just go ahead and start. Where are we at money-wise? So I don't actually know how much we've spent over the last month. It's kind of subjective because I did start buying Pokemon again back in October of last year, and I don't really want to count those last 3 months of 2023 or 2024. Goodness gracious, I forgot it was 2025 for a second, because the business side of what I'm doing here didn't actually start until January, so I don't know if I want to count that. If we do count it, we're definitely right around $2,000, if not more, in this business. But with January, I'd say we're right around about $1,000 maybe. It's kind of hard to tell, but we have actually earned some money back because we did actually sell a couple of the graded cards that we had, and that gave us a total of $1,070, which, with how much it costs to actually pull the cards and then grade the cards, that was around a 1,400 something percent profit. I made a short about it. If you want to watch it, it's up there. But yeah, technically since October, we're still in the hole, down, $1,000 or so. But with January, we've kind of broken about even right now. Now, we were in the profit zone for a little while, but over the last couple of days, I was kind of irresponsible. And what I mean by that is I went onto the Pokemon Center website like I kind of do just every once in a while, just to see what's going on over there. And I saw that the Pokemon Center Shrouded Fable ETBs were still up, and after I made the short about the sellouts of all the Shrouded Fable collection boxes and stuff, I pointed up there so you can go and watch that short if you wanted to as well. But I saw that they still had the Shrouded Fable ETBs, and I bought some. I ended up buying one of them on Friday, and then having this whole FOMO situation of seeing a bunch of people on Twitter buying the limit of 4. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get some more. So I got 2 more today, and that's a total of 3 PCTBs for the Shrouded Fable set. I'm not going to be looking on flipping these immediately. I'm probably going to be holding these until the end of the year just to see where they are, because they're probably going to be going up if we're being honest. Especially with how crazy the whole Shrouded Fable set has been going recently, with all the cards going up, and again with the collection boxes on the Pokemon Center selling out. Like PokeRev says, we're going to set it and forget it. But now I also want to let y'all know that we did submit some more cards to PSA through GameStop. I talked about it in my last video, talking about the whole breaking news in the Pokemon market. If you want, you can go ahead and watch it right there. I'm plugging a lot of videos right now. What am I doing? Anyway, you don't have to go and watch those just yet. You can watch it after you watch this video, actually. You can finish watching this video, give me the watch time, and then you can go and watch those other videos and give me some more watch time. But yeah, jokes aside, I did submit some more cards to PSA through GameStop, posted it on Instagram. You can go and check the pictures, see what I did. Now, the picture is a little misleading because I did take 4 of the cards out because I realized I wasn't as rich as I actually was. Go figure. But I ended up submitting, I think 11 cards it was, and we'll see where those go. But you can see on screen an edited picture of the cards that I submitted, and I X'd out the ones that I didn't actually submit. So just for full transparency there, that's kind of how that went. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that most of them at least will come back, 10s or 9s, whatever. And I did submit a couple just for my personal collection, but that it is what it is. But let's go ahead and switch to the business side, because we're not just going to be talking about money here. It's all about growing this business, and it has now been a month. So in terms of updates for this business, I don't really have any. I've kind of just been, growing the social medias, trying to grow the brand a little bit, trying to network with some people here and there, and so far that's been going well. But, with actually starting a business and growing it, we haven't really made it there, because starting a business, can be pretty expensive, especially for, you know, someone like me who's in like the lower middle class who doesn't have a whole lot of money to work with. It does get kind of expensive, but I do have plans to start a website for the Rich Nobody brand here in a little bit. I'd say probably by the end of February we should be seeing a full-fledged website and stuff. Got a whole logo made and everything. I made it, I think, last week. Pretty happy with it, so we're just going to keep it as is. And I'm also going to be starting a Whatnot account, and maybe, just maybe, I haven't fully decided yet, you know, starting to do like regular Whatnot streams. I don't know how regular it's going to be, maybe like once a week. But as of right now, I only have one show planned. I haven't actually scheduled it yet, but I'm planning on doing it this next Saturday. I don't know what the date is for that Saturday. I think it's the 8th, and I actually know it's the 8th because I just checked my calendar. But I don't know what time exactly on Saturday it's gonna actually. Okay, no, I just changed my mind here in the middle of the video. We're actually going to be planning it for Friday. Again, I don't know what time exactly it's going to be, but we'll go ahead and do it on Friday, and hopefully it goes well. I've already got like 400 or so cards set aside that we can actually give, you know, on the Whatnot, you know, sell it, auction it, whatever you do with Whatnot streams. But I am pretty excited for the Whatnot stream. Hopefully it goes well. And yeah, in terms of business, that's pretty much all I really have for like updates. It's a little slow going, but I mean, starting a business, you know, it's not going to be like building Rome in a day or whatever that quote is. We're not going to have a crazy, you know, business that's making thousands of dollars daily off rip. You know, it's only been a month, so it's going to be really slow going. So I hope y'all will bear with me. Maybe the content that I'm throwing out to y'all, you know, every once in a while is acceptable for your viewing experience. So hopefully that's going well. But don't worry, there is still hope for the people that are watching this video and want to sort of follow in the steps of a small business owner to start their own business, because I do actually have a couple pieces of advice that I have written down here that I want to go ahead and just give to y'all as a consolation prize for watching this full video. So first off, don't buy a bunch of Pokemon Center Shrouded Fable ETBs with a credit card that you just recently paid off, and now you have no idea where you're gonna get the money to pay it off again. Now, technically, if the Whatnot stream goes well, I will be able to afford to pay it off, but it was honestly really stupid of me to buy 2 of them today, so that was bad on my part. Don't do it. Do as I say, not as I do. And also, I wanted to talk about networking, because I've started, you know, doing that as I've got this whole portfolio of all this different content on social media. You know, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram, we've got TikTok, and of course we have the YouTube here. But networking in this community has not only been really easy, but it's also been really fun, just being able to talk to people, conversate, and it's been really good, and I think you should do it too. It's extremely useful to have contacts in any sort of, you know, thing that you're in. Networking is super essential for people that are brand new to the hobby, and it's, again, not only super fun, but it's also super easy, and I just love it. The best way to start networking is to literally just use social media, and the people that you want to network with, just go into their comment sections, leave a post, hopefully they reply back to you. If not, you can always just message them in their DMs to say like, hey, I like your content, you have any advice? Or, you know, just start up a conversation. It doesn't have to be advice related or like a fanboy thing. Like I said, this part of growing a business is super essential, especially when you're small. You know, it's going to give you more positives than negatives, and any negatives, it's going to be like little to none. Next piece of advice I would give to you is constantly consume content, whether that's YouTube content or social media content. Anything that is related to growing your business, like obviously we're in the Pokemon niche, like consume anything and everything Pokemon card business related or market related, anything like that. And I would also say keep your eye on the secondary market, like constantly, like always be checking TCG Player, always be checking eBay, see what people are posting on Instagram, because I know a lot of people sell on Instagram. So if you can like look at what people are selling for, you know, whatever card on Instagram, all that stuff is extremely helpful whenever you're just trying to learn how the market works and how people respond to it. And lastly, I would just say like, be okay with taking small profits. You know, I got extremely lucky, you know, having a 1000% profit margin with the graded cards that I sold. But like, buying, you know, a couple cards on TCG Player and just waiting, you know, a week or two, waiting for them to go up like 100% or 50%, even less than that, you know, you're still making profit that way, and you should honestly be okay with taking small profits because it will add up eventually. If you're constantly reinvesting that kind of money into more Pokemon cards that you can sell again, like, it's going to be a constant flow, and eventually that profit margin is going to keep rising and rising and rising because you're buying so much at a time, because you're taking all those small profits and they're compounding into more purchases. People just need to be okay with not searching for like the 100%, the 200%, the 300%, the like 500% profit margins, because honestly, those are really unrealistic and few and far between. The small profits are where a lot of your money is going to come from. And I guess I can go ahead and say it here. I'm going to be looking at taking some of these small profit margins after this whole Whatnot stream. If it goes well, that kind of money is going to go towards not only probably paying off my credit card that I decided to buy these Shrouded Fable ETBs with, but it will also be used to buy some of these cards off of, you know, trusted sellers, off a TCG Player, whatever, and then just waiting a little bit and then selling them off again. Maybe taking a couple grading plays, but taking these small profits is going to be something that I'm going to be looking into in the next month. But yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we're 1 month in, not too much going on still making tons of content, making daily content. I think that's pretty impressive still. Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I really got for y'all. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this. I'll be having daily videos still until the foreseeable future. And yeah, we'll go ahead and catch y'all in the next one.